coast of Florida
at
Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Today,
he the missing piece, huh?
A good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Who I say?
Builder.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are.
Hey, post my stream on the chat for me.
Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
He tripped me up. I was about to go. Why is Worse out there playing on the kick coverage? I mean, yeah. No, I can do it. This game about over with. Thought Fly was gonna be able to compete, man.
Put the trade.
Copy
so
the link.
Come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. This defense for the Buccaneers much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Hall again on 2nd down. Yeah, he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, I like the free safety coming up and making the big-time play.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Man, why you ain't holding the block?
He's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, we're going to limit abilities next time, bro.
And a good push up front, and he's able to
Go on
battle
defense,
his
go on
way
offense.
down inside the 30. Here's Hall again. Gets around him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll give to Hall. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
All right, big dog, let's do this.
All right, broski.
Put the trade, bro.
All right.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Jones. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the
2 wins
first
to
down
kill
at
her.
the 29.
What it do, man?
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Yeah, man, I'm playing my little man game. You out the minds. We're gonna be ready to rock and roll then, big dog. Oh, that's 2 times that I got tripped up. That's 2 times that I got tripped up. I'm about to take it to the heist.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look,
Man, I wouldn't know, bro.
The 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns.
Man, I wouldn't even know, bro.
Taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal. You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, good for 14.
You had you a tough little start to the season, didn't you?
I love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well. Exactly.
Touchdown, Chicago.
What you missing, man? What you need? Talk to me.
Drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
You got what I want. I got what you need.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
You may not know nothing about that. That's some oldies, man.
There will not be a return here. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, that's some old. That's what our parents were listening to growing up. All right.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Throwing Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd in a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, boy, Phil be putting the paws on you, man.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Well, all the hot dogs hitting the girl in the face.
He's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 103 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
Bucks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell.
Man, damn, bro. Fucking block. God damn.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
You 0-3?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
Well, no, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
Man, this kicking fly ass.
That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Oh, you told Fly to come get gear?
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This is taken at the 23. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here.
They're going to beat this boy. Hey, you hear me?
Good plays have him on the move on first down. The Bucs forced to use
49-14, bro.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's a first and 10.
Boy, a massacre.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Nah, you can't be, dog.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Howell. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now throwing on first down here. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the 22, Howell. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Ball want to give up the middle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Hall. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. One more time with Hall. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Did my boy fly dirty, bro.
Play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
So did D. Frank win or lose?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. And he takes a shot on the release.
You tired of seeing what?
Incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you a stone's throw across
boy.
Orlando. They're standing by.
Yes, sir, she has.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
Somebody says they want to figure out how much she's making.
As the second half starts with a touchback.
Oh, NIL. Boy, they came out and said it. Like 1.3 million or something like that. 1 point something.
Get their drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard.
Say that's what you done made on NIL money.
Game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defense.
Come down. Oh, my goodness. What are you doing?
To turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now Howell. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Hall again on 2nd down. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Breece Hall with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bears have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point splits the uprights, And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Who are you talking about?
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic?
Who you talking about, the LSU chick?
Yeah.
Angel Reese.
Especially if they can't score here.
Nah, she ain't no freshman. She transferred from.
Who the better team has been in this one?
She transferred from Maryland.
One score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout. Let's just say it's been unusual.
I don't know if they can leave early or what. They done already had the draft.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to
Yeah, I guess they. I don't know if they can't leave early or what.
Incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Jones looking deep for Adams. And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Now they go play action with Howell. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Why are you eating my game, bro?
Right around the 10-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First down, Howell to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve? And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Bears. A little juke. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Second down and goal. Howell. And he's got his man on the out route. Well, they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
They never let me team celebrate.
Third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team.
We like celebrating as a team sometimes.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
I like when I make a nigga quit.
7 yards there and a first down.
I like it when I make a nigga quit, boy. Turn on true clock and just run the ball every play. Waving the white flag.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And the trend continues.
The player's
here
quitting
like
too.
It was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I don't know, baby.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Okay. Okay, baby.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side. And
You missed the head, and what happened?
From the other.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
I just want to be great.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take
you're supposed to break that.
And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
I don't know how you're supposed to break it, but you're supposed to do something.
All again on 2nd down. And some room to roam now. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
On your team? Look like the old you.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
Oh, why you get pushed out to play like that?
First down as he gets it up past the 35. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Jones, off play action. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, Howell. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt to follow here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
What y'all score looking like? 4-4? Oh.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath.
I think it's the reason why you never ask. You don't want to send them, man.
9-yard line brought down there. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me.
I agree with that. You say a good, hold on, you say a good defense over offense?
Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team.